Your Majesty, please sit on the Sanctus bench. Your quintessence.
This place is remote and hardly pleasant. I thought the Empress wouldn't grace us with her presence.
As the Stellar Ocean watches us, our faith in them remains unwavering. In accordance to the Stellar Ocean's current incarnation, the Sanctarch, I, the presiding judge appointed by his quintessence, shall sentence Lysander, the former emperor of the Empire. Lysander incited interstellar warfare to satisfy his personal desires and misused Estispith. He is no longer worthy of the noble throne. Therefore, Lysander shall be exiled to a black hole, and no one will be sent to retrieve him. Representatives of the Empire, do you agree with this judgment?
I never thought I'd be judged by lunatics and liars. Faith, gods, they're nothing but lies. And you, my young empress, one day, you will become nothing but a rotting corpse in the chapel.
Have you ever killed anyone, Your Majesty? It was a joke. Once blood stains your clothes, it's difficult to remove. I happen to have something I want to show you. Follow me, please. The Empress's coronation ceremony requires a new statue. I believe an occasion this special shouldn't be left to others. Many have told me that amongst all the royal heirs, you are the most special, but their words have yet to ring true. You could say I've seen far too many statues of people. They were just monarchs, but they believed that once they were enshrined, they would be immortal like gods. I delivered statue after statue. I didn't have the time to properly appreciate them, since I would already be carving the next one. How long do you think yours will be displayed in the Great Hall? It's time. Would you like to accompany me to see those followers?
They say the Sanctarch has 10 different souls. No one can truly kill his quintessence.
Those who anger the Sanctarch shall be punished by the Stellar Ocean before dying under mysterious circumstances. I heard that his quintessence opens a third eye while sleeping and feeds on human brain matter for sustenance.
Your Majesty, I think we should focus on Memoria. It's a planet controlled by the Sanctide Court. In the past, the former Emperor promised that he'd hand over Memoria to the Sanctarch. It was an attempt to appease the Sanctide Court because of their relentless pressure on the Empire. Memoria is the Sanctarch's home planet. His quintessence lived there as a child. Moreover, Memoria possesses an energy source that's extremely important to the Empire, Astaspith. Ever since the Sanctide Court took control of Memoria, they have restricted the Empire's Astaspith extraction and mining operations. This year's Tide Prayer is approaching, and we reviewed several records. Every year on that day, the Sanctarch returns to Memoria.
May thy will be done in the vastness of the stellar ocean. May thy planets taste immortality under their protection.
The radiance shall accompany Memoria and all who look up to it forevermore. One must first acknowledge their sins to find deliverance. Tell me, my lady, what is your sin? It is their duty. The Stella Ocean's radiance shines upon all creatures. No matter who you are, you shall be watched by them. All shall be protected by the Stella Ocean.
Long live the Sanctite Court! Long live the Sanctarch! Long live the Sanctite Court! Long live the Sanctarch!
So the Empress has decided to attend Tide Prayer. Why didn't you tell me in advance, Your Majesty? Please head back. Memoria isn't a safe planet. It'd be most unfortunate if something bad were to happen.
Your Majesty, the mining area was sealed off this morning. All the miners have been ordered by the Sanctite Court to withdraw. Last year's mining records show that the area was only sealed off during Tide Prayer, too. Please reconsider, Your Majesty. We're unfamiliar with Memoria's marine environment, and there are also tide whales.
Warning. Continuous anomalous fluctuations detected in the magnetic field ahead.
Yes, Your Majesty.
This is for cats. Are you a cat? This is a temporary base that people used when they mined Estus pith. It was abandoned a long time ago. When we surfaced, this was the closest location. We'll be resting here for a while. In any case, I just fished you out. You're the one who got disconnected. This place is far away from Muria's main island. We have to wait for the storm to stop before we can leave. Your people are alive on the main island. Even if they could rescue you, it'd take at least a day. If I wanted to kill you, you'd already be dead. Heard? I thought you did a thorough investigation. You're bolder than I imagined. I warned you, and yet you still chose to follow me here. People who know too many secrets don't live long. You've crossed the line, Your Majesty. Assuming this conflict exists, why did you save me? You're so kind. I just need to rest. I'm not dying. Many entities in those myths might be real.
This is the Narek Temporary Mining Base's real-time weather report. At 2025, the 2-hour storm will gradually end in the Narek Sea. With a visibility of less than 8 kilometers, the northern part of the ocean will face level 4 winds.
Since your curiosity knows no bounds, I'll tell you a story. Once upon a time, there was a thriving seaside city in Memoria. It had an abundance of natural resources. In the vast cosmos, the planet remained undiscovered for a long time. The people lived peacefully. Years later, Memoria was discovered. That was when the slaughter began. Before the technology for extracting astaspith was fully developed, the few survivors were used as mining tools. Isn't the tension between the Empire and the Sanctite Court also a form of survival of the fittest? They've already paid the price. The execution of the former Emperor is one part of it. Opposing the Sanctite Court won't be beneficial. Let's go. The rain has ceased. We'll visit the small islands around the temporary base. Maybe we can contact your attendants. Every year on the night of the Tide Prayer, they host a celebration. Take it. This is the grilled fish I owe you. Once you're done eating, you should go. No one recognizing me is a rare occurrence. I want to stay for a bit. It's not a specific dance. When the music plays, they move based on how they feel. Do you want to try? There's no such thing as empresses or sanctarchs here. I believe we're just two ordinary people. Are you referring to the times you listened to solemn melodies in the palace? You only wore the appropriate poses and expressions. That can't be called dancing. You can let me lead. I take back what I said about not seeing how you're special. Wait. Why are you worried? This is nothing more than a meaningless kiss given to a dance partner. Do you want to stay here? Shall we wait there?
Oh, divine Stella Ocean, I love someone who cannot love me back. Our families are locked in a bitter conflict. We're destined for different paths, so we can't be together. Please forgive me for my sins. I fell in love with her. Please forgive me for my sins. I kissed her and touched her body. Please forgive me for being unable to suppress my love for her. Even now, I can't forget her.
To love or not to love, neither is under the gods' dominion. It's time. You should leave. I don't really want you dead anymore. Life actually feels interesting when you're the Empress.
The officials who attended it experienced an episode of madness after leaving. They squandered their wealth, destroyed their reputations, wrote countless bloody confession letters, and took their own lives at the doorsteps. I found this in their homes.
The Sanctarch organized this banquet and invited the Empire's most powerful ministers who wielded real authority. Their wealth and reputation are secondary. What matters is the armies under their command.
Your Majesty, this is a dagger forged from Estespith. Please accept it for your protection. The Sanctide Court shall inevitably challenge us someday. I hope you'll prioritize your safety. Your Majesty, this is your room.
So you wouldn't have come if I didn't tell you? You're not even worried about the possibility of me kidnapping you. We're eloping. You're clever. If you're scared, you can still change your mind. Don't worry. I'll bring you back safely so others won't think we actually eloped. You've seen meteoroids explode in space? I thought you were well protected since childhood. So what happened? You must repay any grudge, huh? In a way, you're just like me. Sit tight. The Butterfly Nebula is the result of two meteoroids colliding. It's hidden behind the turbulence, and it's impossible to see unless you pass through the chaos. Tomorrow is your coronation ceremony. I think you should have a good gift. They've been shattered, broken into little pieces. Is being envious of that worthwhile? I won't accept such an outcome, and I don't believe in fate either. I believe wherever my choices lead me shall be my fate. You know I won't start a war in Memoria, so you set up a blockade around the Astaspith mining areas. Many have sat on that Imperial throne. I thought you'd be the same as them. You're not the first ruler who wanted to kill me, but you're the first to call me by my name, and the first one to dance with me. I found an interesting bauble. When two people drink this potion, they will form an unbreakable connection. They will share each other's joy, pain, and death. It's not love per se, but it's almost like it. You can choose the dagger or the potion.
Your Majesty. We just received word that the Sanctide Court has attacked the Empire's forces in Memoria. They're currently engaged in combat.
His quintessence, the Sanctarch, has arrived.
If there is no crown, then there is no sovereignty. Surely Her Majesty has no intention of ignoring history. On behalf of the Sanctite Court, I shall bless the new Empress. The Sanctite Court shall continue to work with the Empire to establish legitimacy in the Alor Galaxy. Allow me to send a congratulatory gift. I would like to formally invite the Cosmic Empire's Empress to the Grand Unveiling Banquet.
Your Majesty, where would you like to place your sculpture?
His quintessence is waiting for you inside.
I wouldn't say it's the Grand Unveiling Banquet. I prefer to think of it as a private invitation. Everyone who has been invited to attend must first demonstrate their loyalty to the Sanctite Court. You're the only exception. I didn't force them to do anything. I told them to attend the banquet and offer their most prized possessions. Then, they can gain the Sanctite Court's favor. Once the war in Memoria ends, they can become members of the Sanctite Court. They'll possess a status that's far more superior to an Imperial citizen's. The people of the Empire might revere them. They suspected that I had killed quite a few attendees here. Yet, when it comes to the taste of power, they were willing to betray their country. Since this is a banquet, let's have a drink first. Constantly targeting each other will only ensure mutual destruction, but we can change our approach. For example, we can cooperate. No one wants to see a fight to the death. If anything, I'm your best choice. My sincerity is eliminating traitors in their quest for power. Do you actually need those who forsake the Empire for small favors? It'll be over soon. Welcome to my private domain, Your Majesty. The guests demanded miracles. They got what they wanted. Look. Imperial power stole their land, blood, and lives. They resisted. However, faith can make them willingly offer up those things. Will my death benefit you? Killing me would be the worst choice. Try it, I don't mind. I let you see your own heart, didn't I? To make me submit, you need more than power. Use yourself. From now on, you and I, together with our power, we're conspirators. Actually, I was wondering if the time that belonged to Rafayel and you could last forever. So forget what I said. I didn't mean it. When I was little, I almost drowned. But that experience allowed me to discover the mysterious connection between my body and Astaspith. I can harness its energy to do some unexpected things. During Tide Prayer, the energy in my body is almost depleted, so I need to return to Muria's seas every year. I'll be slightly weaker than usual on that day. You can't test your newfound skill on me, even if I'm not being controlled by you. I'd still do it.
Starting today, you shall be my Empress. I will honor you. You shall never be tainted when you receive my love.
Your promises are like that beach's sand. They'll disappear once the waves wash over them. How can I trust you?
My dear Empress, you are my diamond in the deep sea. You're dazzling and precious. How could I possibly deceive you?
You're talking to me about love? In your eyes, it's a trivial matter.
Oh, he loves her.
I had a very long dream. In it, we held blades at each other's throats. We're like the moon and its reflection on the sea's surface. We can't escape each other, yet we'll always be separated, unable to be close.
Mother, aren't they in love? Why would they want to kill each other?
You're still young. You don't understand that they must hate each other because of their circumstances, but they love each other because it's what they desire.
Since Her Majesty wishes to personally judge Lysander, I can make concessions. However, as the Sanctarch, I need to act on behalf of the Sanctide Court's interests if the Empress decides to take Lysander away.